Welcome to the channel, guys. KFARR back again once again, and this is a sovereign citizen video that I hate making. It's well, let's not just say I hate making them. I'm tired of making them. Where a sovereign citizen can't deal with reality, can't deal with the consequences of their actions, so they do something completely wild. So, this is from Wesh2, W-E-S-H, Wesh, 2 News, I believe out of Florida, Lake County. And this is from a year ago. And I didn't realize that this person was this person until Ace's Dumb Criminals made a video on it. I'll tag him in the description, and I'll leave the link to this article in the description. But a lady that I covered last week, 2 weeks ago, the dollar store sovereign citizen couple. Turns out Dixie Williams did something really dumb. And her husband, boyfriend, whatever, doesn't seem to back her play on this one, but I think because she's a sovereign citizen, that's the deciding factor on all of this nonsense. So we're gonna play this clip. It's like 2 minutes long. We're gonna talk some more. I'm gonna say how disappointed I am in them, and then we're gonna go our separate ways. So just to enjoy this article real quick.
Tonight, we are hearing from the father of the 2 little girls found in Louisiana after being taken from their Lake County foster home. Their biological mother, Dixie Williams, is now in custody.
After searching with bloodhounds on air and by foot, it was ultimately a tip that helped law enforcement track those little girls down and their mother. West 2's Haley Crumblehome is live with how they were found. Haley?
So law enforcement had a suspicion that a car seen in the Sorrento neighborhood the girls were taken from could be connected, but it didn't have a tag, so hard to track down. But a tipster knew exactly what kind of car Dixie Williams was in.
I think she just went rogue. My wife went rogue.
Cody Williams spent a day with no idea where his daughters were after deputies believe his wife, Dixie Williams, took them from their Lake County foster home.
I have no idea how she did it, to be honest with you.
The Sorrento neighborhood they were taken from seemed like it would have presented challenges.
I didn't see it possible. I mean, it's a gated community. There's cameras. There's everything of the sorts.
It's possible the girls, 1-year-old Natalia and 5-year-old Tilly, were taken out of the home through a window. Ultimately, it was a tipster out of Orange County who said they rented Dixie Williams a car that helped deputies track them down.
So I was going to use the term funny when I started this because of the video that I just posted. The video I posted yesterday was a sovereign citizen who jumped in the backseat of her car and tried to use her daughter as a human shield against the police. And I would love to say that that doesn't really happen that often, but the more and more you look into it, the more and more, they do use their kids as a human shield. And then when they age out of human shield, they indoctrinate them into sovereign citizen garbage. We've seen that with, what is his name? I want to say it's Washington, where he got pulled over. His mother was a big-time sovereign citizen, drug him to court a bunch of times on her behalf. He pulled a gun on police and got shot for it. There's not very many nice outcomes for sovereign citizen kids. But you're not going to have a fun time if you're a sovereign citizen's kid. You're going to end up in foster care. You're going to end up being used as a human shield or dead. And I hate to say that, but like, this is why I hate sovereign citizens so much. They are the most selfish group of people that I've ever met in my entire life. They will put everyone and everything in front of them to protect them from consequences. Now we're going to get to, I want to say this chase ultimately ended in Louisiana. It went from, I want to say, Lake County, Florida to somewhere in Louisiana. And now I want to say one of the detectives or the lieutenant for Lake County is going to talk and give you a little bit more of an update. But I just wanted to break in because people who aren't used to watching my channel are going to think, oh, that probably doesn't happen that often. No, it does. I personally know a sovereign citizen that even though he's trespassed from his kid's school, he keeps going and going and going and leaving things for his kids at the school. And it's like, you cannot be here. You do not have custody of this kid. Leave them alone. And he just can't do it. So it happens more than a regular person would think.
That vehicle just so happened to have GPS tracking capabilities.
The GPS pointed deputies to Louisiana.
From what this Louisiana State Police officer was describing it, it could have gone all bad.
That's because when law enforcement tried to pull her over, they say she fled, at one point with one of the girls on her lap.
This pursuit, I don't know how long it took place, but it went out Interstate 20 to the point at which some other law enforcement up there were able to stop stick the vehicle.
And the incident means kidnapping won't be the only charges Dixie faces.
Sounds like she could have a laundry list of charges there locally.
According to the Louisiana State Police, Dixie was booked into the Lincoln Parish Detention Center on a kidnapping warrant, as well as resisting an officer, aggravated flight from an officer, driving with a suspended license, and more.
Unfortunately, what's going on now, I'll have to get her an attorney, and I'll work with her brother and stuff, and we'll come up with the money and do what we have to do.
The girls are safe. They were not hurt. The Lake County Sheriff's Office wasn't sure how or when they might be returning to Central Florida. Stuart and Luana.
I always say all kids deserve parents, but not all parents deserve kids. In this case, it's no different. The kids deserve to grow up in a house that will educate them, treat them well, and these parents deserve to be living in a box down by the river with Dirty Mike and the boys. I just can't with sovereign citizens anymore. As a parent, I just don't understand how they do this to their children. Because it's just shit that I would never do. Or like that sovereign citizen I was talking about before, didn't even bother to show up for his child custody case. Like how could you hate your own children so much that you just don't show up for them? Like it's beyond me at this point. But that's the video. I know it's short, but it was a short article. I'll leave all the links and channels, links in the description for everywhere I got all this stuff, but that's the video. If you see Dixie Williams in the street, don't harass her for me. Don't do that. Don't say anything to her. Stay away from her. She probably smells bad. She looks like she smells bad, but that's it. Everybody have a good rest of your day. Peace.